Yeah. It's who would be RP? Who would be RP? Who would be RP? Is RPizzie, baby. Y'all already
Yeah.
know this, man. It's the RPizzie Show. And I got a real special guest for you, especially if you from that town, that Triple D, that Dallas, Texas stand up. If you from here, you already know what it is, man. This is one of the members of one of the most influential groups from Dallas, Texas, DSR. Man, before I even say your name, why don't you just tell the people who you is, Mister 5'3" himself?
Yeah, man. Yeah, 5'3". My shit kind of. I can do my intro with your shit. How you say RP? I can do 5'3". Hey, hey, man. But y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Lil Ronnie, man. Like he said, out of DSR, AKA 5'3", man, in the flesh.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you taking out the time to sit with me, man. It's been a long time coming. I've been
Yeah.
really working. You don't even realize I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh man, that's what my first solo show was in Little Rock, bro. I did that mode with my boys out there, A State Hustlers, man.
Yeah,
E
yeah,
Dub.
Hustlers,
Yeah,
E-Dub.
E-Dub, Bruce Williams, man. I didn't know his Facebook name, Bruce Williams. I know that ain't what he want me to call him, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them my
I know
boys right there, man.
I actually interviewed E Dub when I first got started. I started the station back in 2012. I moved in Dallas in 2009, and I
Okay.
kid you not, growing up, I remember I used to come to Dallas in the summer times as a little kid, and the first thing they put me on in Dallas was DJ Screw. I mean, he
Okay.
was like, "Hey," he was like, "Man, you ever heard of DJ Screw?" I'm like, "What is DJ Screw?" He was like, "Yeah, man, he take your favorite songs and mix them up." I'm
Yeah.
like, why would I listen to that? He's like, nah, man, it's tight, it's tight.
Yeah.
And so, and it was funny because I was the only one really coming to Dallas like that in my city. So when I was coming down here, they started giving me the real tapes. So they was like, everybody in high school knew about DSR and Mike
Yeah.
Jones and all that stuff, but they never knew what y'all looked like. And I was like,
Yeah.
I got the CD right here. And then, so they used to always like, oh, this dude got the real Mike Jones CD and the real DSR tapes and all that stuff.
Official, official.
Yeah. So like I said, I never forget, and I remember watching how like even in high school when they was like, "Hey, you signed to Universal," and I was like, "Man, that's just awesome to be so local, close to me, and people made it from the ground up." I mean,
Yeah.
how does that make you feel?
Well, for me, man, to be honest, man, it was just a blessing all around, man. Cause I tell people all the time, man, I don't feel like they needed to add me. You know what I'm saying? I think they already had the wheels in motion and shit. But so I'm appreciative of getting the last spot. You know what I'm saying? So there's taking off and doing it and getting the deal and all that, man. That's kind of just solidified it. It made everything that you know what I mean, all the sacrifices and all the sitting on the floor while we riding to different shows or sleeping on the floor at different hotels. It made all that worth it. If that make any sense, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of like validated. It validated the grind like shit. It wasn't all for nothing.
Well, speaking of what you said, it kind of made me think because I know, like you said, you was added a little later. So,
Yeah.
does that mean like the song, like not the man hold up, it was the other one. You was on throwbacks, but you wasn't on my screen, so it's on my screen recorded before you got in.
Nah, what on my screens was what it was is on my screens we had us another little group that we was introducing. We had LBP, and we was
LPP.
thinking so we was thinking of a perfect way to introduce them and make a hit song at the same time. So how we did is by the time we got to those type of CDs, the throwbacks and whatever, we stopped forcing the members on songs. If you weren't feeling it, you ain't had to get on it. That's why you don't see Tom on it or Tuck on it. They weren't feeling the idea of the throwback. They like, oh man, that shit corny, bro. Hell nah. Cause really we doing the shit at the club. We was at club. I forgot what club we was at the club. We was just beating. And nigga, we just started throwing about throwbacks. And when we hit the studio the next time, the song came up. We like, man, we finna record that bitch. They're like, hell no. Tom and Tuck was like, hell no, we ain't on that. So when it came down to us introducing LBP, that's another freestyle we were doing at the club. We was talking about throwbacks, and the other freestyle we was doing was talking about screams. There's different movies and shit. We say, man, we gonna do that. And I was like, man, so we figured that throwbacks was gonna take off. So we let some of the niggas not be on throwbacks, and then that's how LBP slid in that spot. So it's like you might hear like 4 or 5, you might hear them 2 or 3 members, not DSR, but LBP, that was giving them they shine and shit. You know, them boys took off too.
Yeah, because I'm
R.I.P.
trying.
Diamond Dog. R.I.P. Diamond Dog, man. You know,
Ah,
one of their members died way back. Yeah, so R.I.P. Diamond Dog. I always kind of like try to say that shit when we talk about LBP.
I always wondered like what made y'all come up with those type of songs. Is that was like something that wasn't thought of. Like I know
Yeah,
in
them
school,
shit was that's all organic, man. What made us come up with them? Heavy weed, bro. Heavy weed. That's all. That's heavy weed and our personalities. Everybody different personalities. That was one thing that's one good thing about having them six people in the group, having all them personalities and all the minds. We gonna always at least have. We could have beat on somebody gonna have an idea how to attack it, what the hook should be, or something like that. You know what I mean? If you're a writer or do some type of music, you would know sometimes you hear a beat, want to get on the beat, but you might not know what to say. You might just need some inspiration and shit like that. But having five other niggas, ain't no way all five of us ain't know what to say. You know what I mean? So shit, that's one good thing about having six people in the group.
so that means so you saying the man hold up song you wasn't really feeling that one?
Now, what happened with Man Hold Up, that was just dedicated to who he wanted to put out there. We already knew that it's gonna be. We kind of knew like how people be like, man, I like the Tums, the Tux, and the Fed. We already kind of knew who was gonna be the forefront. You know what I mean? So he put them three on it. But like if you're a real true fan, you know that we did a remix too. So when
Yeah,
we did
with
the remix,
feature
when we
LPP.
everybody, now it was there, yeah. So you know when we did the remix, then we did all us like that. You know what I mean? So it was just shit, we didn't want to have no 9 minute song on Man Holo, so we just chopped it up to three verses and they said boom. Like I say, when it got down to those CDs, we tried to understand, man, niggas don't want to hear 9 minutes of niggas. You know what I mean? We're gonna chop it down. Y'all three be on it, or if it's gonna be four on y'all two rap this verse, y'all two rap the next verse. You know what I mean? We kind of chopped it up after that.
You know what's funny when you say you don't want to hear 9 minutes and stuff, but thinking to myself, most of the time we always heard the chopped and screw version, so it's always 9 minutes long anyway.
Yeah, you right about that. But see, then if you do that and chop and screw, then that mean they hold 20 minutes long. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, because you know when you ride, especially now, I notice here in Texas, it's at least 30 minutes average driving to where when you in the car, you don't
Man,
mind.
real talk, bro. You right though. I'm seeing that now, man. I'm going to my son's games. I heard nerve, man. Every time I'm in the car, it's at least a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, so it didn't matter how long a song was, that you just bumping your whole way on and
Yeah,
all.
you right about that. That was just the mindset, though. That's just how we thought. You know what I mean? Cause we was just off the block with it, bro. I mean, I remember when we first went in, we didn't know how to count balls, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We was just rapping hook to hook. Hell, Zilla still don't know how to count balls. He just going to the motherfucking hook come on. When this hook come on, I'm rapping to that part to that part. You know what I mean? He just do it like that. You know what I mean? I remember I think a nigga named Mikey D taught us how to he taught us how to count balls. And he was like, man, y'all ain't gonna say nothing in between y'all shit. We like, what you talking about? Like ad lib. What? Ad
Badly.
lib, like in the background. So, when we got there, we just took out, we learned how to count balls and we learned what the ad lib was. Man, we turned into young G's in that bitch.
Yeah. So he really
Yeah, we just had ad libs for
hooked y'all
days.
up. It's I know like how y'all be hyping people up. Yeah, yeah, like
Yeah,
that was the part of the song that made it good.
yeah,
You got to shout out to Mikey D.
yeah. That nigga helped the nigga out for sure.
Yeah, so and now I noticed you always had the thing like the closest relationship, like you said, to either Term or Double T. So how did you even get hooked up with them, and how did they end up? I don't know if they brung you on or George brung you on.
Well, shit, what George had to have the final say so. He the boss. But what it was is I went to school with Tom. You know what I mean? He was 1 year older. We decided I'm really older than Tom, but how my birthday was and how his teacher
Uh,
was, I guess they slid him under the cracks and he was able to stay in his right grade. So he
yeah, my
graduated in two.
birthday December, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But we the same age, but he still graduated before me. So he graduated in 2000. I came out in '01. But we had another little partner named Lil Walt that I was more closer to. I knew of Tom, but I hung with Lil Walt. So
Yeah,
then when I kind of went to I went to Bruton and I just seen Walt and he was like, man, I'm up here with Tom, man. And, them niggas finna go out of town. I'm like, what? They going out of town? Yeah, Tom, bro, we did. So I said, no, I ain't know nothing about none of that. So you know what I mean? So then I remember Tom Hibbin when they were doing Volume 5. He was like, bro, just come on, slide down here, do a couple songs, man. Walt tell me you trying to get into this shit. So I was supposed to do one song, end up being on 5 songs. Then after that, fast forward, Tom hit me about a year later, or not even a year later, about 6 months later. Bro, we finna go and solidify this group down, bro. And if you want to get in, I know you're doing your school shit and all that, but if you want to get in it, stay on it. I know your T. Jones gonna be writing about your grades. You think you could do both for them, bro? Fuck it, bro. You could be in the group. So shit, nigga, say no more, nigga. You know what I mean? So that's just what it was. A lot of people be trying to say, yeah, Curious about now. DJ Curious didn't bring me in, bro. You know, Curious was really on the way out when I was coming in. That's when I was coming in, that's when they was weeding out people. They felt like people was maybe not good for the group or might have just had a lot of shit going on because some of them had a lot of shit going on. They was in school and they couldn't travel like I could travel. You know what I'm saying? I was on the hour and a half out, so when I had to dip, I was dipping. I had somebody sign my name or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's a big misconception of who brought me in, but it was Tom that brought me in, George okayed it, and shit, that was it, man. The rest was history, bro. And yeah, and then I just rock with Zilla, man. You know, he a solid nigga, and he just really just like a brother that I ain't never. I had a brother, you know what I mean, but he was a little younger and he died of leukemia. So Tom ended up being a brother that I ain't really get to have in my life. You know what I mean? And Tom and Double is his cousin. So shit, that's
Oh,
how I rock with those two right there. You know what I mean? It was always seeing them. You know what I mean?
that
Just like
always
it,
makes sense. Because I
yeah,
always thought like it was you and Double when it came to the music stuff. But it's like in
yeah,
the street, I always see y'all two together, even to this day.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's just really just family, basically.
Basically, man, I got a key to Tom's house right now. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Yeah, so I ain't gotta, man, stop knocking on the door, man. Go on get it's T John, man. You keep coming over here, man. We just gonna give you the spur. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just turned into that, man, you know. So shit, yeah, he cool people though, man. I still get inspiration from Zilla all the time, bro. He be having little songs out. Our other little partners be hearing them. And I heard from them, man, send me that Zilla, man. I need the inspiration, bro. So he's still one of my favorite rappers, bro. I'm,
yeah.
I'm, I'm, I'm one of them niggas like Boosie. I could be your homeboy and a fan at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, nigga, Tom go off, man. He working on 350 Boy. You know, so he got something coming out with Fat Pimp. You know what I mean? So all this little different shit he doing, man. He the one really put me in the groove of this Napoleon 3 that I'm working on right now. He coming out with some 5 man, and I'm just feeling like shit. I'm back in the groove, man.
Yeah, speaking of Napoleon, I wanted to ask about that. Like, how did you, like, it seemed like you got a lot of creative ideas when it comes to, like, your titles. But it was even with the group stuff, y'all all had, it was a package deal. It wasn't just
Right.
like, you, like, my CD is fire. You would have a whole album cover and the name and a picture, like, you got the cover with the NBA stuff. So I'm like, what makes y'all go so far out for even this mixtape sometimes?
Now
Like
for
the
now,
little ones were like all that
yeah.
stuff.
Now for me, I'm a Virgo, bro. So all my shit was detailed, like so where I knew I had to embrace my height shit. That's why I'm really bigging up on this 5'3", 6'3" shit and all this old shit that niggas be saying. Like I branded that 5'3" shit out the gate. You know what I mean? So I don't feel like a nigga can just be no 6'3" and shit like that. So I just knew a person like me, I understand a lot of shit, and I know beef or there's hip hop shit come with rapping. You know what I mean? So out top, I'm thinking like, all right, what name do I want? Do I want to have my real name or something out of there? You know what I mean? They just use Notorious Big for example. Say Notorious Big get into some type of beef, and all his partners like, man, that nigga went in on we talking about Notorious, but nigga say, man, that nigga went in on Notorious. Who you talking about, Dorrough? If a nigga that say a nigga, yeah, you see, if a nigga that say a nigga real name, he just look weenie out top. So to
Yeah,
cut that out, I just threw the lid on mine. I'm keeping running. I'm just throw the little running. And then
yeah.
I thought, what's the next thing nigga gonna say? Ah, that nigga short in a bit. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and put my height on. I'm 5'3", and then I got the Mister really from like Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? Like where he used to always say, man, don't forget the baby. So I'm like, shit, with me, nigga, don't forget the Mister. You know what I mean? So that's how my shit came in. And then that's like the name of my CDs, the Lil One's World, and the Napoleons and Willow. Man, we got a crazy story of a nigga named Brick, 24K Brick. Right now he on the road with Outfit Texas. He be on the road with Wiz Khalifa. He be doing a lot of shit. He like, man, you get out of here, Willow. I'm like, man, who the fuck is Willow? That ain't my name. He like, go look it up. So I googled it. It's a little nigga. You know what I mean? So it just kind of went in to what I was going with. So all my CDs got some type of little effect on it. Napoleon, Willow, Lil Grey Hope, Lil Nigga President. You know what I mean? I just want to stamp that little shit and embrace it. A lot of niggas get caught up in, oh man, I'm so little, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, I want to be the nigga that embrace it. Like nigga, shit, we little, but so what? Nigga, fuck it. Nigga, embrace that little nigga. You know what I mean? Shit, a lot of shit that I came about and how good I am came about me being little. I was a tall nigga. I probably wouldn't have did a lot of shit.
But I kind of see that. I think it seems like you say, like, since you are shorter than most, you work harder. Like with basketball and stuff, you're like, oh, this little boy, he can't do nothing. But I see you out there. Then you even got the community stuff where you were helping out little ones and stuff like that. And I'm like, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. Yeah, my son was coming up, so you know what I mean. I just took over the reins of one of my nephew team, and brought my son on, and I was coaching a little 12U league. I think I'm done with that shit now though. That shit give me a headache, man. You know what I mean? Hey, real talk, man. That coaching, man, that's a lot, cause you got to deal with a lot of stuff, and it ain't really just if it was only basketball, it'd be cool, but you got to deal with the parents. You
Yeah.
got to deal with the kid egos. You got to deal with. It's just a whole lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think last year, my last year doing it. I'm gonna just go ahead and let my kids just play for other people and just make sure I'm just in the stands, man, being a supportive dad, man. I think I'm gonna go like I'm gonna fall back like that with it.
No, I understand exactly what you mean. I hear all the stories about how, like, they say them parents be one of the worst too.
You
Then you
feel
a
me?
man caster too.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And then if you was now, if I had assistants and shit like that, I could delegate and talk to them, man. You know, but shit, I'm the only one, so I gotta hear it all. I gotta solve it all. Gotta take this kid home, pick that kid up, go buy these jerseys. Oh, we lost out. Nah, that's too much, man. That's so much shit. That's a headache.
I notice nowadays it's so hard because a lot of people don't want to volunteer, so they need
Yeah.
people. But it's like the people don't appreciate the people like you.
Yeah, right on. Yep, yep. And then it ain't even gotta be. It could be passive aggressive, not appreciated. Whereas I can have 12. This is shit that used to kick me. I have 12 kids on the team, but when I have practice, it's only 4. Then when it's a game, I got all 11. I got at least 11. I might miss one, but I got at least 11. I'm like, man, I done did. I did it this year. We ain't had no practice. I'm not gonna come to practice with 4 people. Then at the game, we got 12. Shit, that's a waste of goddamn time. I can't even do half the shit I want to do at practice because I ain't got it. I ain't got the 4 or 5. We can't go 5-on-5. We can't go 3-on-3. You know what I
Look,
mean? So I just
they
went
think
on
they
there. Hey
Allen
man, this.
Iverson.
Yeah, I say shit. Fuck it, man. Y'all just show up game time. We gonna rock. Hey.
These kids already talking some practice.
Yeah, but see, it be the parents too, though, man. What I'm knowing too, though, man, is that apple don't fall bad from that tree, so it be these parents, man. And sometimes it don't be the kid fault where the parent just got too much going on. But I don't mind that. Just delegate that to me, though. The communication is down too. Like you ain't telling me, oh, he gonna miss this day or whoop whoop. Shit, I might have a parent right next to him or not too far that could come scoop him. Or I can leave early and scoop him. You know what I mean? But if ain't nothing ever said or it ain't never talked about it to the game, oh yeah, he had to miss it. We ain't had no ride. Damn, you should have just told me. I could have came and got him. All type of shit, just communication down, or I feel like it ain't as important to them as it is to me. And if it ain't important to have your son there, then shit, hell, we ain't gonna have no practice.
I understand.
Yeah.
And another question is for you to get to the plateaus and the success that you had, and it to be 2019 and you still pushing. Like you got the song "Who" Mike Jones and get in there and all that stuff. What makes you want to keep going on after all these years?
Shit, man, that's really that made me do these new ones. And I think maybe all type of rappers. I think new producers, bro. New producers. New producers. I hooked up with a cat that was doing like Mo3 shit, hood on the beat. Uh I hooked up with who else? I hooked up with somebody else. I know I'm forgetting who it was, but hood on the beat, Kurt McGirt, uh Sean on the beat. That's who it was. Sean on the beat, Kurt McGirt.
Okay,
Finna
Stella
get a
B.
couple ones. I'm finna get a couple beats from my nigga Dangerous MC. But like I got a couple beats from Hood on the beat, bro, and it's just the shit that I was hearing on the beat just moved me. You know what I mean? I remember I really was working on this Napoleon 3. I had a couple songs, and I got the new beats and I did them. That nigga Tom say, man, scratch all that old shit, bro. This new shit hitting hard. You know what I mean? To where I was like, I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's like these beats right here saying something to me that them old ones wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's so new producers, man. That's another reason. So I'll be trying to work with different little cats. New producers just give me that inspiration just to say some more shit. You know what I mean? So it ain't got nothing to do with seeing this nigga do that. Oh, I could do it. None of that. It's just shit. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway. You know what I mean? But rapping is just me. I just like doing. I just like putting words to pads or putting words on my phone. Really, I came about this shit just writing poems to girls. You feel me? So all
Yeah,
that shit is just it's the same shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing. Writing poems is the same shit. You writing that last word, and I just
yeah.
did the same thing. Now I'm just putting music over. You know what I mean? So I'm always was in that reciting words and shit. So it's always in me. So I guess to say what made me keep going is it's just always in me. But what making me put out this new material is these new producers, man, that's giving me new inspiration. And like I said, Zilla too, some of the shit he working on making nigga damn, bro, I gotta get back in the yo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking about your journey and what you're doing now, well, let us know a little bit more about your documentary. Like that's very interesting to me about the
Ah man, that shit been out for a little bit, but now I see now, man, people only know or only remember what they see 5 minutes ago. So
Yeah,
even though I posted the shit, hell, I gotta repost it. Like it been on YouTube for a minute. You know what I mean? But I'm putting it out there now, nigga. Like, man, I ain't know none of that. I'm looking like, man, this shit I already been out, bro. you know, you know what I mean? So I just felt I really got that, and I got that idea from Lil Boosie. I feel like I'm a Boosie fan because I know the nigga. And I think I know the nigga through his DVDs, all them old DVDs he used to put out.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
shit, nigga, I know Aviana, nigga. That's Boosie daughter, nigga. Tootie, that's that nigga's son, nigga. You know what I mean? I got a son named Duty, and I got it from Lil Boosie. I nicknamed him Duty from Tootie. You know what I'm saying? Just from watching Boosie. So I feel like when I got to a certain point, like, it's time to let them know who I am and where I came from. You know what I mean? So what I used to tell people, even if you don't hear nothing, don't hear no songs. I ain't never heard Lil Ronnie. If you watch this DVD, you will know me as a person. You know what I mean? And that's what I used to. That's what I always try to do with this music is sell myself. I ain't want to sell no songs. I ain't want to sell no swag. No. I want to sell myself. You know what I mean? I want niggas to know Lil Ronnie 5'3". I ain't want niggas to be coming up, man. Hey, Mister, you can't see me. Mr. Throwback, all that shit like that. That shit weak to me. Niggas calling you by your name or your song and shit. I'm like, nigga don't even know who you is, bro. Nigga just know your song. So I wanted to put out something that showed them who I am. You know what I mean? Like I say, if you watch this hour and 10-minute DVD, you will know who I am through and through as a person. You will know all the shit I went through, all the, whether it's basketball or just personal life. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. And like I say, I got the idea from Boost. I get a lot of shit from a lot of people. You know what I mean? And I don't mind bigging up or letting it know who I got it from. You know what I mean? I just put my own little swag and own little touch on it. You know what I'm saying? But I get inspiration from all over.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I really like I said when I seen it, like you said, it really gave me a more in depth look at who you was and how you came in. And I was
Yeah,
like,
and I think I'm gonna do part two though too. I think I'm gonna do like now, and I think I want to try to get my kids to talk. You know what I mean? Cause I think a lot of people be thinking like damn man, like a lot of people know I got kids and shit, but I want my kids to let them know like how they feel. You know what I mean? I think it's about time for them to talk and let them tell what type of dad I am. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, I think it's about that time just talk, just bring a little step forward to talk about me now. Like I think that DVD then was talking about where I came from and where I'm going, and I think now I need to talk about from then to now. So
yeah, nah.
I think at the top of the year, I'm gonna start up and try to do I Am Lil Ronnie Part 2.
All right, well, like I said, if you need to use any footage from this, just let me know.
Okay,
I
yeah,
can
that's
send it.
it.
Like I said, I really support what you got going on, and I really like what you're doing. And before I get into more questions, I want to change up the mood a little bit. I want people to really know about Lil Ronnie, how he got what he got, and just I want you to spit a little quick acapella for the people. Let people know what you're working with.
Okay. You know it's your boy Lil Ronnie 5'3". A lot of niggas think I came from the L, but I came from WH. That's Hutch. I ain't even saying that you heard as such. I'm just trying to let you niggas know where I really be. It's 5'3". One more time, I ain't got a lot of love for the boy out here saying that he's 6'3". And ain't really no beef. I'm just trying to let a nigga know that swag came from me. Ain't no way you could be the king of the D and you copying 5'3". They just keep it real, bro, and let them know who you really got it in the street. You know Lil Ronnie. You know the name. Grill kind of sunny. Getting a lot of money. Sliding to the back. Got a fade in the front. I ain't tripping on the niggas. Now I'm bald on these niggas. You said had the little braid. Now it's with the wave. Now it's bald back again. I ain't tripping. Niggas said it talking. It used to be a little sipping. Kind of had me out in the hospital. I know I fell out, but I'm grabbing it back. Niggas thinking out of chain, gotta give me a stack. Gotta make it double up, as a matter of fact. Gotta get a couple more, and I ain't talking no scratch. Gotta get us some money like the lottery. Niggas think a lot of noise, it ain't a lot of me. It's just a little bitty dog, but I'm 5'3", and I'm a big motherfucking nigga. Know me. 40 cal on my waist, making nigga bad back. I ain't tripping on these niggas little old bad back. I ain't from Houston. I'm from the 7. I'm from the 214. Niggas talk a lot of noise, but they really don't know. Little bitty nigga trying to knock down the door. Little bitty nigga trying to knock down the wall. Feeling like youngers knocking pictures off the wall. I ain't tripping on the nigga trying to get up in the draw. Got my little girl trying to get it how I live. I ain't tripping on the niggas, better know what it is. Hey, that's a little
I
something. That's a little something. That's a little something.
yeah, appreciate that, man.
Man,
Hey,
no doubt.
and so I guess we got to go and get into it. I've been hearing it, so I guess we should get into it. Like this, Dorrough six
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
He ain't five. He ain't 5'3". Like like let's just talk about that a little bit.
But really, what it is with me, man, is it's the whole backdrop of the story. Dorrough did an interview on Say Cheese. He called himself King of the Day, saying he was the #1 rapper. Check the stats, popping his collar, shit like that. And that's cool. What I feel like, if you a nigga doing what you doing, you supposed to feel you #1. So I really didn't have a problem with him saying he #1. But what it was is, he kind of, at the beginning of the interview, he was like, man, DSR paid away, woo, 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 woo. And then when he asked him, well, who #1? He said him. I think that's like contradicting yourself. I don't think you can say I got the game for Michael Jordan and then say who better, who can win out of you and Jordan? Hell, me. You know what I mean? I feel the confidence, but I would have got out the question some type of way. So I felt when he said that, he was pissing at our feet. So I fell back though. You know what I mean? Cause I don't think that would hurt me or there to just say something. I could get an attitude or get fucked up about it, but I chill back. So then now, when I'm going on my shit and I done seen you change your name, I look at 6'3" and shit. I'm like, well, hold up now. Now, first off, you done said you #1, king of the D, and now you stealing my swag too? Well, nah, now I ain't feeling that. So I feel like when he did that, they gave me an ankle. So I made a song. I wasn't feeling it. I made a song. I made a song called This Ain't That. I kind of thought he heard it, but he didn't hear it. So I made another song. I guess he heard that bitch because he finally responded back. You know what I mean? He responded back with a little song called So Icy, whatever. You know what I mean? Just some little bullshit, telling lies, talking about I'm mad that he had my girl. None of that. You know what I mean? So fast forward, he go on interviews and niggas ask him, well, I guess he fucked up because you had his girl. We ain't gonna even talk about that. Why not? If that's the reason I'm mad at you, bro, why you not gonna talk about it? So he tried to ship it over to, he mad about basketball. One thing ain't fucked up, but I can hoop with the best of them. I won't get mad over no hooping. What it all is about me, bro, is like I said at the beginning of this interview, I stamped this 5'3" and this Lil Ronnie shit for a reason. I wanted niggas to know me. I ain't want niggas to know Mr. You Can't See Me, Mr. I didn't want none of that. I want niggas to know who I was. So every track, I said Lil Ronnie A.K.A. 5. I said it every time. Like it ain't even got to be said no more. Like niggas know what it is. I can come out, niggas be like, damn, bro, you really is 5'3". Like nigga, you know what I mean? Like it's like you perceive myself. Niggas know who I am. Niggas know what it is. So I feel like me stamping that shit for 12 years or however long it was, I don't feel like a nigga can say he's 6'3", and then we asked upon it, a nigga like, oh, that nigga didn't even matter. Well, if I ain't matter, bro, and you shouldn't even be remotely close to nothing I got. You contradicting yourself once again. You calling yourself 6'3", like 5'3", but when a nigga asks you about me, you say, shit, man, it's all about tongue tucking fat. That nigga want shit. It don't make sense. Why choose a nickname of a nigga that won shit? It makes no sense. You know what I mean? So like I tell everybody, it's not no rah-rah. If I see the road, it ain't no nigga pull out the gun, nigga that square up. I'm not feeling that shit. I don't feel it. And anybody know me know that's the type of person I am. Even if you watch the DVD, they'll tell you on that hoe, man, you think you gotta fight this nigga talking about basketball, sports. When I'm adamant or I know some shit, I'm gonna talk about it, and I can talk. I'm gonna have a lip like a motherfucker with the best of them. You know what I mean? So I just felt like there was something that I branded. I felt like he thought he could debo it, and nigga can't debo me. I get my ass whooped before a nigga just run over and take some shit. I always been like that. I always been a nigga had a mouth and got jumped a couple times. You know what I mean? So I'd rather speak how I feel and then say fuck it if you don't like it, then not say nothing. You know what I mean? So like I say, he came out, did the 6'3" shit. I wasn't fitted. I made a song. He made a song. He went and did interviews trying to throw these old jokey jokes out there. So now I'm on his ass. You know what I mean? Cause I feel like now what you done did is let me know how you really feel. You know what I mean? You telling me a nigga don't matter that shit. Well, I don't understand that, bro. Cause when we used to come to shows and shit, the first thing if a nigga know me too, nigga know I ain't no friendly nigga. I don't come in. Nigga really, my teacher don't gotta tell me, hey, I ain't sleep with you. Why you ain't speak? I don't even speak to people. You see what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just my persona. I come in the room. I don't like to do a lot of talking. You know what I mean? If I don't fuck with you or if I don't know you. Now, when we get in a familiar set or we done hang and bang 2 or 3 years, then we can talk. I reputate niggas like, damn, Lil Ronnie be talking his ass out. But to the general public, it's like I'm stuck up. I don't say nothing. So we used to come different places doing shows with Dorrough. Look, Willow, Napoleon. Before I even step in the thing, he shot the nigga out. And I ain't had no problem with it then. It's like, that's little bro, what up? But now you want to fast forward and the nigga calling you out on some weak ass shit. You want, this nigga didn't matter. Nigga, you was all on my nuts. I wasn't speaking to you. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gotta speak to you. I can go do the show. You can do your show and we can go back to the crib. I don't gotta speak to you. I ain't gotta having Dorrough as a friend ain't finna solidify or got nothing I got going. I ain't finna, nigga, you know Dorrough, I'm gonna give you $100. And that shit it don't work like that. You feel what I'm saying? So fucking with you or not fucking with you didn't matter to me. You doing all the high side and shit now, but I'm letting niggas know the real, bro. You used to be on my dick. Napoleon, Lil Ronnie, and that was cool. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. We were bros. But now when a nigga call you on, add on some shit, cause I thought we was bros, and I feel like you using my shit and not telling niggas where you got it from. Telling niggas you got it from basketball at license. No, bro. You didn't make varsity until you was a junior. You don't get nicknames for that. This real spill. Niggas be thinking now, like, see, when I say shit, niggas laugh, but my shit is facts. I don't know no nigga that it took 3 years to get on a varsity sport and then nigga, they done got a nickname for this nigga. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. It don't work like that. And then you come to a school where your brother was cold in 3 sports. All I said was niggas call you by your brother name. Niggas call you Lil Dorrough. Hell no. And then he do another interview and he say, man, niggas was in the hood and say, I bet you can't be Dorrough, little brother. That's what I said on the song, bro. I ain't got to lie to you, fam. We called you Dorrough, little brother, bro. And it ain't no slight to you. It was just your brother was so cold that you going to the school he was, you gonna be Lil Dorrough anyway. You know what I mean? If you have a baby brother and you big RP, if your baby brother come to the same school, that man, that's little RP, man. It don't matter. He don't got no name. His name is your name. Cause you was so cold. That's just how it go. It's not no knock to you, bro. I'm just putting out facts. You know what I mean? So that's just what it boiled down to, man. I just felt a little slighted on some shit that nigga said in the Say Cheese interview. I made songs. He responded back, and then he did an interview. When he did the interview, I ain't like none of that shit. So now I'm on his motherfucking ass. So if you ain't fucking with me, I ain't fucking with you, and I don't give a damn. So now I'm dead on this nigga ass. And whenever I just feel like saying something, I'm saying some shit.
So if it wasn't for the interview, there wouldn't be no video.
Oh, I got a video.
No, I know you got the video. I'm saying if he didn't make the interview, would you have still made the video?
No, I wouldn't have. I was done at the songs. I did 2 songs. He did 1. Boom. We could call it even Steve. I was cool with it there. But when he did the interview and how his demeanor, sitting up and talking with his chest out like, you a nigga, that nigga ain't about. Nah, hell no. Not finna do that on me. Hell no, fuck that shit. It ain't finna fly. Not with me. I'm gonna say something. Like I say, it's no slap to double. In addition, they probably don't give a fuck about none of that. They really like, man, we don't care about what the road, but I'm gonna say something. I don't care about what the road say neither, but I'm gonna say something.
No. I understand, and like I said, I appreciate you speaking your piece. Like I said, that way we all, they always got the different sides, and we
Yeah.
at least side. And like I said, it do like I know for a fact. Like I said, we've been on you since high school, and I
He
remember
know it. We from the
even
same. We went to the same high school. We
the,
from the same city. We both from Langston. He know it.
when you dropped your
It ain't no.
CDs, you didn't say it. You had the shirt like you got on now. With like on the little ones, it had one shirt to say Lil Ronnie, the other side 5'3".
You saying what I done said in a couple interviews, bro. It's proof in the pudding. You know what I mean? And a lot of niggas be thinking, man, you bullying the nigga. Why you keep worrying about this shit? Nigga, cause I want to. See, a lot of niggas, real shit, a lot of niggas know, now niggas gotta know me, bro. I'm hard-headed. I'm stubborn as a motherfucker. And even though you might be telling me this a bad move and shit, what I feel like is, I'm not finna tell a motherfucker what to do. They gonna do what they want to do regardless. Now, I might give you some little info. I might give you my opinions on the matter, but I'm not finna try to force you to do no type of shit. So I'm feeling like niggas trying to force me to leave a nigga alone in my comments and shit. I'm telling niggas, man, you better leave me alone before I get to talking about your ass. Real shit, cause you can't make me leave this shit alone. I ain't feeling that shit, and whenever I want to say something, I'm gonna say something. That's just how it go.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
and niggas acting like we, you know what I mean? If niggas go listen to both of the diss tracks, it ain't like we ain't calling each other no bitches, no hoe. This really how it supposed to go in hip hop. Supposed to get in that booth. If you got, you know what I mean, matters with a nigga, put it on wax. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's hip hop, man. It's been like this for a minute, man. Ice Cube, goddamn Easy E, Dr. Dre. That's how it go, man. Ain't nothing wrong with this and man. Now, we ain't trying to get on no G's and Gucci man shit where niggas dying. You know what I mean? But as long as it's on the wax, oh man, I'm with that shit. I love that shit, man. That come with the sport, bro. Rapping, you
yeah,
gonna
I,
have
I
some
I
type of reason.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I notice when it's friendly competition, most of the time it just sharpen your sword. That's all.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's, you like, man, he came at me. I gotta go even harder now.
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that, man. On the cool, that get you tight. That might be another reason why I'm all over these new songs. I mean, they got me in a motherfucking mode right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
So shit, shout out to Dorrough. I ain't gonna call it shout out to Dorrough. I ain't calling him 6'3" for the inspiration, baby. You feel me? He done got a nigga inspired to just attack these beasts, nigga, like a dog.
Nah, I mean, think about what you're saying, and just on the outside looking in, it looked like that because I knew it was just the row when he first came out. Then it was now it's the row music, and then now it's just 6'3". So I can see, like you said, it just changed over
Yeah,
time.
and that's how it go though. You know what I mean? You supposed to reinvent yourself. You supposed to be a nigga that used to wear braids. Now you got the taper. Now I got the ball. I used to wear big baggy clothes. Now I'm more tight
Yeah,
fit, more
tall
my
T.
type of shit, or just my type of shit. You know what I mean? Now I'm more for real clothes and my own clothes type. You supposed to reinvent yourself, and I got no problem with it. But what you not gonna do is reinvent yourself to me, and then when talked about where you got it from, diss me in the same breath. It don't work like that. Not finna have 6'3" and to be like, man, that 5'3" nigga ain't shit. That makes no sense. It
Yeah.
makes no sense. Yeah, I'm 6'3", but the 5'3" nigga ain't about shit. That nigga's trash. What? But why are you 6'3"? You shouldn't even be that.
Yeah, no, I understand. But also, like I said, I feel like we covering a lot, and like I said, I really appreciate your time. Like I
Yeah.
said, let people know all your social media, how they can follow you, tweet you, get at you, whatever.
Okay, I'm on Instagram. I am Lil Ronnie. Facebook is just I am Ronnie. I ain't got the little in there. It's I am Ronnie. Twitter, I am Lil Ronnie. Snapchat, I am Lil Ronnie as well. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, y'all be on the lookout for that Napoleon 3, man. I nicknamed the bitch conceited, not cocky. Because I just feel like I do whatever I do with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? And where the conceited, not cocky come in is, like I said, I feel like I do what I do with the best of them, but I don't talk about it until it's time to talk about it. I don't walk in the room and saying, nigga, I got the best shot in the room. Nah, I don't do that. But if a nigga start shooting that ball, I'm gonna say, nigga, shit, let me get in. And then when I started letting the nigga know I can shoot, I tried to tell y'all niggas. That's the type of nigga I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm confident in my shit. I'm not gonna come off cocky and come in the room talking the hell of shit. But when it's brought up, or when it come to what I think I'm confident in, then I'm gonna talk shit with the best of them, man.
All right, so speaking of Napoleon 3, from my research, I just see it says release date fall 2K19. So do we have a exact release date yet?
I'm think I'm gonna do December, bro. I don't got
Okay.
no actual date, but I think I'm gonna do December. I got 4 kids now. I got a daughter there. I got a daughter 19. She born in September. But I my 2 boys in the middle. Both of their birthdays in December. And my dead brother that I talked about that died from leukemia, his birthday was in December. So I think how it is right now, I'm almost done. I'm about 60% done with the project. I just need to do a couple of them more, get them hoes mixed up. So I don't want to rush it though. You know what I mean? One thing that I know with this time and of time over, it's better to have a polished project than a rush project.
Nah, I
So I
feel
rather
that.
take my time. So even though it's October and I'm almost done, I rather just take my time with it, shoot me a couple more videos. So when I do drop, I got videos out. I got these songs all the way mixed right and all that shit. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and drop sometime in December so where I can, you know what I mean? That's a good month for me. Like I say, I got my 2 boys in there, and my dead brother. That's just shit. That's making a family affair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I can kind of dedicate the album to them type shit. You know what I mean? My 2 boys and my dead brother. You know what I mean? That type of shit. It's a good month. December, a good month for me. So I think I'm gonna do it then. That's enough time. I ain't gonna say beginning of December. And the December, the bitch might come out December 1st or December 31st. But December, that's what we going with. Napoleon 3, conceited not cocky, December.
Already. And before we get out, I wanted to go a brief conversation about, I guess the best way to put it is the rise, the fall, and to get back at DSR. Because I
Okay.
know it's 1 minute, it's like, hey, what happened? Where'd they go? Then they
Right.
pop back up. And then we had like tipping on Bruton, and I'm like, okay, what's going to happen now? So you can briefly explain like what happened when y'all, I guess, broke up and then got back together, and are y'all going to finally put out a full project?
Okay. Well, see, this how I think it go down. When we came in the game, we came in individual. That's how you got all the volumes. Volume 1, 2, 3, 4, woo, 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 etc. etc. So then George felt like, man, he boss how it was group. It was the money was in the groups, the boss hall, the
Also, I
Swiss.
got
Fuck it. I don't want y'all to be all individual. We're gonna be DSR. We gotta be a group. That's where the money is. So George put us all together and we did that. I think George took us to a certain point. I think he kind of, I don't want to say got in over his head, but I think he just took it to where he could take us. And then that's how we got the Universal deal. But I think at that point, he didn't know what else to do. And that ain't his fault. You know what I mean? That was just that, like it was new to us, it was new to him. You know what I mean? To where we just kind of got into some waters where we just wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? We probably should have brought some more niggas in to help us go ahead and swim. You know what I mean? I think we just kind of got to a point to where we got too much for us and we didn't do what the label wanted. So we got dropped. Then it come down to, well, fuck it, we just gonna keep being individuals like we already was. So where we start hearing all the, man, what did, man, bring them, whoop, whoop, bring them back, bring them back, bring them back. Tom and Fat was working on the project. I'm always with Tom, like we know. I end up being on like 2 of those songs. Them, that's 3 of us sounding good. We still hearing niggas saying DSR, DSR. We hit up George, man. Why don't we come back? Boom, came back, put out the Narrow Stacks and Revenue. That's where you got the tipping down Bruton, your Project P. Woo, woo. So now, I think it's just everything is a cycle. I think when y'all first seen us, we was all individuals, turned to a group, got dropped from the label, went back individual, came back as a group, got the Narrow Stacks and Revenue. Now we back on our solo shit again. You know what I mean? I think people just they want what they want. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? They want us to be in a group when that really was never what we was. We was just
it.
that was just the best way to get money, if that make any sense.
Yeah,
George
not
felt like
it was
George
kind of
felt like
like the Motown move. Like, I'm gonna put the best people together, and we're gonna make this money.
that
But
too,
in
but
y'all
like I
head,
say,
y'all always think yourselves.
yeah, but that too, but like I'm saying, George did retail And I think that he felt like the wave or the money was in groups. Boss Hall, Chameleonaire, Swisser House. I think it
Okay.
was just different groups was that's what people wanted. So fuck it. I ain't finna try to sell Tom. I ain't finna try to sell Tuck. I'm finna put all the group here. I'm finna put all 6 of these niggas together. Somebody gotta like somebody. Here, if they don't like Tuck, I know they like Fat. They don't like Fat, I know they like Tuck. You know what I'm saying? So having all 6 of them together brought different fans from all over. You know what I mean? And I think
Is
that's
that
just what he
how
thought.
when y'all did get to the university there, that how like we still end up getting like the solos from Big Tuck and Tom Tom?
That's what it was. So how the universal deal came about, and what we supposed to have was it supposed to been a it supposed to been a 4 project deal. Supposed to been Tuck, Tom, Fat, did so all together. You got your Tuck, you got your Tom. They said these niggas ain't ready. Drop. So that's just what it is. We supposed to do the Tuck, we supposed to do the Fat, and then like I say, I think we just got in over our head. We got the investment, and I don't think we did with the money what they wanted us to do. You know what I mean? They might have wanted us to get the money and put it right back in the rap. Shit, we did some more shit with it. We went and got office buildings, grills, chains. You know what I mean? We did everything but that. But we
Say you did
also
some
felt
nigga stuff.
we also felt as little niggas or an artist that you had to look like what you want to sell. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So even though we kind of fucked out the money, we felt like that's what we were supposed to do with the money. We supposed to look like we signed a deal though. We can't sign this deal and look like we just did last week. That shit don't make no sense.
We
Y'all
signed
niggas,
there, but I'm still sleeping on the couch.
right. You know what I mean? But look, but that niggas don't know that. They don't know where you live, but it's always a perception. So if
Yeah.
I look like last week I ain't had no chain, and this week had that damn Lil Ronnie went and got a grill chain. Yeah, them niggas got that deal, bro. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? We like you said, we went and did some nigga shit. You know what I mean? We went and looked
Got
the
the
we
yellow
went and
dog
looked the
make you feel like
yeah,
baby.
yeah, we went and started trying to look the part instead of playing the long game. You know what I mean? Putting our money back into what we supposed to did and then getting it on the back end. Like when nigga Yellow Beezy called himself now the back end Beezy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we should have that's just how it go though, bro. You never gonna do what you should have did the first go round. That's another thing about this music. A lot of artists be like, man, what you do, man? What experience, bro? Time. I can't tell you what to do, how to do it. Ain't no blueprint of how to blow up. All I can tell you is put time into this shit that's gonna make niggas know you for real. And time in this shit gonna give you experience yourself to know do you want to keep going? Fuck this shit, there ain't no money in this shit. Or if it is money, how to get to the money. You know what I mean? Cause a lot of niggas get it fucked up. It ain't about no type of fame or get no rappers to like you or get these DJs to fuck with your shit. It's all about fans, bro. Like I
Yeah.
said at the beginning, bro, if you can get a nigga to know you, sell yourself, you can sell a nigga some motherfucking socks, nigga pencils, nigga razors, staplers. You can sell a nigga anything. If a nigga fuck with you and know you, and you can wipe some sweat, you can wipe some motherfucking sweat out with a towel and put that hoe on eBay and say this the towel I wipe after the such and such show. Niggas gonna buy the bitch. Nigga might buy
Yeah.
that hoe for like $500, but shit, niggas bought. You know what I mean? I feel like shit, nigga, you just gotta sell yourself, man.
Already.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I appreciate your time and all the information. Like I said, we'll have to link up again. Like I said, but before we get out of here, make sure you let us know what song we're gonna play next, because everybody know that to tune in that we always take song requests. So instead of me introducing a singer, why don't you let us know what we finna play next, and we out of here.
All right, man. This is a song I want y'all to pull up, man, and play for me, man. It's called Out the Mud, man. This is the one song I put out like 4 songs, but this is the one that everybody feeling. Everybody love and everybody like all of them, but everybody is coming to agreement that this Out the Mud is really fire, man. So this Out the Mud, produced by my dog, Hood on the beat, man. And it's just what it is, man. Make sure y'all fuck with it, request it, man. And Napoleon 3 this December, man. Make sure y'all rock with your boy. Lil Ronnie 5'3", no 6'3", no sir.